Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Honolulu. I hope everyone's having a great Thursday today. This is Asia Pacific coming into 4 right. Little bread box we saw a second ago was a short Transair heading off to parts unknown. I haven't looked yet, but usually the last thing I put up is my flight radar screen, and sometimes it just doesn't make it before the start of the show. It is heading off to Kailua Kona. We have a Southwest coming in on the crossing runway as well. The Southwest is coming in from Hilo. Oh, something started playing on my computer. Good morning, Rainbow Love. Alan, good to see you both here. We have a Island Jenny sighting. Christine's here. Brandon Rabbit. Oh, Ian. Legal Shemp. All the cool kids are in the house this morning. Hello, Ron. Martin Colat's here. Hello. Good to see you all here. Oh, hello, Peter. That trans there should be next out on the reef runway. Oh boy. If it's not one thing, it's another every day. I spent like 2 hours last night. Well, not bad. An hour and a half. Getting my little control button fixed. And now it's not working. Again. It worked yesterday. Oh, there we go. That's working. Okay. Go back to truck cam. Oh, okay. Now it's working. It just needed a little persuasion. Alright, let's see if something else works. Let's see. Nope. Oh, wait, that might have put it. Let's see. Ah, that did work. Look at that. Dun dun dun. Next one is Aloha Air Cargo. Little minor victories this morning. I'll take all I can get. Oh, that is not on for some reason. Not. Hello, Lance, Steve. Good to see you both here. Kath. Hopefully I didn't miss anything in the chat while I was fussing with stuff. Jobber, that is 100% true. I don't. It's like every day. It's something a little different. It was the last few days. It was I have what's called a Stream Deck, which is basically a little panel with a bunch of buttons on it that you can program to do stuff, so you don't have to dive into the menu of the encoder every time. And it just hadn't been working, and I spent some time after work last night to get it working. Everything seemed fine, and then when I got here, didn't want to play nice. That's the problem. See how you watch, if you ever want to get into live streaming, there's a whole bunch of content on YouTube teaching you how to live stream. 99.9% of those little tutorials and help things and best practices videos are all some dude sitting at his desk, and his live stream setup never moves. So he has, his home internet and his home power, and all this stuff where nothing ever moves. He doesn't have to pack it up. It's just sitting on the desk. And he says, oh, look how easy this is. Just do this. Well, when you add the complexity of battery power, cell phone internet, driving to the location, packing everything up every time, it makes it a little weird. Good morning, Jonathan. I hope you're doing better than I am this morning. It's not too bad. It's not the end of the world. As I say many times, at least I'm not digging ditches. So if I'm fussing with a live stream setup, that's not exactly the worst thing in the world. But thank you very much for the gifted membership. I really appreciate that. It looks like Dreambird is the recipient of that this morning. So Dreambird, please join me in thanking our very good friend Jonathan McD. As you can tell by the shot here, our days are starting to get shorter here. We don't, like Jonathan McD, for example, up there in the very northern latitudes, you have these big, huge shifts in when the sun sets. So you go, the sun can set like 3:30 in the afternoon all the way till 10 or 11 o'clock at night. Big, huge swings. We have a very small, since we're so close to the equator here, we have a very small swing in that thing. So it's usually from about 5:45 till 7:15 is about the earliest the sun's going to set is usually about 5:45, and the latest it's ever going to set is 7:15. So not a huge swing, but we started to notice the day is getting shorter. Our good friend Straw Hat is gifted 5 reverse ops memberships. Thank you very much, Straw Hat. I hope you saw your Kickstarter survey. I haven't checked. I know we got over half the surveys back from the Kickstarter thing, so we're doing pretty good. You should be getting one, and everybody else who backed on the Kickstarter should be getting a survey in the email. A couple questions, and then if you backed a reward, I need your shipping address. So thank you very much, Straw Hat, for that, and for the 5 gifted. Looks like Richard, Nancy, Alan, Susan, and Travis. So thank you very much again, Straw Hat. Oh, and Straw Hat's also celebrating 3 months with us. Where did that little notification go? It's there somewhere. Ah, there it is. So our Straw Hat is celebrating 3 months at the 330 level. I know it says new member, but I know Straw Hat's been here before. So thank you very much, Straw Hat, for all your support. I really appreciate it. A Royal Air Force 330 Voyager out of 1010. That might be just a few minutes too late. On these, as I'm sure Ian knows, on these weekday streams, I have to kind of cut it. About 9:55 is my absolute I gotta get out of here moment. So we try to schedule till 9:45 just to give me a couple minutes, but usually there's some cool stuff happening right before 10, and I always end up being rushed. So we'll see if that's the case today. But thanks again, Straw Hat, for all your support. Oh, Lance, I saw that on her story on Instagram. this morning when I was flipping through things when I got to the parking lot this morning. I had a couple extra minutes, so I was flipping through Instagram to make sure I didn't miss anything, and I saw. I think that's definitely an upgrade. I mean, I don't. It's a longer way to go. I think that adds one more stop, but I'd like to try out an Emirates A350 and an Emirates A380. Sounds like a win to me. Next one coming in on runway 4 right. It is another Northern Air Cargo. It's Aloha Air Cargo operated by Northern Air Cargo, so it'll have the Aloha Air Cargo livery on it. CFI on the fly is in the chat. He stopped by the truck the other day on the Sunday show, so it was good meeting him. Back up in back at home now. Already, well, you know, you're free to come back anytime. Well, it's not free, but you're welcome to come back anytime. We'll put it that way. You're welcome to come back. It's not free. But thanks for stopping by. Hope you and your girlfriend had a good time. They actually got their vacation cut short by 1 day because of that United fiasco. Jonathan, though, every time, like, I'm up in that part of the world, it feels like the sun is always setting. And you're driving around, it feels like the sun's always in your eyes, always setting. I don't see how you guys do it. Yeah, at least you got a beautiful country to offset that. Hey! Hello, Uncle Plane Guy. How are you? Sydney's in the house. Hello, Sydney. Ooh, what's this? We have a surprise at the truck today. So we have a wild Mrs. Reverse Ops sighting on a weekday. What is this? Oh, thanks, Ian. Honu's in today at 8:37 and 9:56. So hopefully that second one speeds up just a hair. And Mrs. Reverse Ops has a doctor's appointment in town this morning. So she stopped by the truck on her way in. What a nice surprise. I say surprise, but I knew it was happening. It's the PC-12 coming in from Lanai. Good morning, Linda. Our good friend Scottish Linda, wee Linda, has gifted 1 reverse ops membership, so thank you very much. Looks like Bry Guy is the recipient of that, so please join me in thanking Linda. Wee Linda. Oh, we got 122 likes already. We're not even 10 minutes past 7. You guys are awesome. I will pass along the hellos to Mrs. Reverse Ops. She's currently scrolling her phone. I don't know what she's looking at. Oh, she's watching the chat. Say hi.
Honolulu Tower, friendly 65, down 4 right. Friendly 65, Honolulu Tower, you're following us, Sky House left 3, wind 3.04, runway 4 right, clear to land. 4 right, clear to land, friendly 65, we'll be looking for Sky House.
Next one coming in this way is Friendly 65. It's a Southern Airways Express coming in from Kanakakai. It's a Cessna Grand Caravan. We're waiting for that Falcon 20 to head down to the runway. It's just about the end of the taxiway. We also have a couple of usual suspects this morning heading out here. We have a United triple heading down to SFO, or up to SFO, I guess. And then in the Delta 76 heading off to LA with the extra X. Hello, Roberto. And in Brazil, you guys have a lot of. Do you guys watch Roberto? Do you watch any of the other channels out of Brazil? Because I didn't realize how many live streams are in Brazil. How many plane live streams? There's a bunch of them. Hello, Kelvin Higa. Good to see you. So the United should be coming through the trees any second now. Let's move over here. There, oh, look at that. Just as, like I planned it that way. Look at that. Ah, hello, Gabriel. Good to see you. Have your ears stopped ringing? I'm sure it seems very quiet over there this week.
Foxtrot Juliet, 1320 at 4, runway 8 right, summer taken. United 373 heavy, runway 8 right, left. 8 right, runway 8, 373.
Ah, good morning, Rainbow Love. Rainbow Love has gifted 1 reverse ops membership. Looks like Steve is the recipient of that. So please join me in thanking our triple threat mod, Rainbow Love. So this is the one heading off to SFO. Thanks again, Rainbow Love. Oh, my finger hit something. Alright, the Delta should be next through the trees. Well, at least the C-17s aren't doing a 6G turn over your house. We have an O'Malley sighting. So apparently our good friend and mod O'Malley had a birthday yesterday. So happy birthday to our good friend and moderator O'Malley. Hello, Farid. I got O'Malley a cake, but he wasn't around, so I ate it all myself. I hope he doesn't mind. See, the way I look at it, O'Malley, is when you stop having birthdays, you're dead. So as long as you're still having birthdays, you're still chugging along, and everything's still at least mostly good. So the older I get, I don't dread birthdays. That means we're still alive and kicking. We had a cinnamon roll Pop-Tart cake for him. You gotta do what you gotta do, Brandon. You gotta do what you gotta do. See, right about now, I'm glad my mods don't have a camera. Delta is holding. I think they needed a minute, if my ears are correct. Ah, Super 80 Adrian's in the house. That alliteration always trips me up. So speaking of birthdays, let's while we're waiting on Delta, we'll just do this. We'll come back to Delta. Good morning, everyone. If you don't know where you are or who I am, we can fix that real quick. My name is Patrick. The channel's Reverse Ops. We're an aviation and tomfoolery channel based out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Our home airport is Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. It's right over here. It is 3 or 4 miles west of downtown Honolulu, which is right over there, on the south shore of the island of Oahu, on the eastern end of the Hawaii archipelago, somewhere in the middle of the vast Pacific. So we do 3 shows a week here. We're kind of getting back onto our normal schedule. We usually do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So we've been a little off, but now we're back on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So today's Thursday. We'll be back here on Saturday morning, and then we'll be back here next Tuesday. But a week from today, when we're here on Thursday, we will also be celebrating a birthday, just like O'Malley. Next Wednesday, technically the 20th, is our 2-year anniversary of live streaming. So we're going to be celebrating that on Thursday, because unfortunately, even though it's on Wednesday, I can't do a show on Wednesday because of my main job responsibilities. But we'll be celebrating on Thursday our 2-year of live streaming. That went by incredibly fast. So almost 2 years ago, I was standing, let's see, right over here, right by that white car in the grass there. I was standing there on a ladder, broadcasting for the very first time live. No, see, Rainbow Love, you're wrong. It is Wednesday. We have this thing called time zones. So it was a night show, an evening show. So it appears to be Thursday your time. But it, in fact, was the 20th. But I was standing there over there on a ladder, trying not to fall, trying to broadcast live. I think we had 800 and something well, that's a very good idea, Ian. I'm going to steal that idea. But I think we had 860 something viewers that first show. We went for about 2.5 hours or so. And I was blown away that 800 people would take time out of their day to watch me badly focus at planes. It was amazing. And it's just gotten better since then. Every day is a little better. Oh, here's the... Second time I've hit my finger on that same thing. So let me do something about that. That's... Was that on the other side already? Qantas? The next one's Hawaiian. Well, the Qantas is still a few minutes off. Should get here about the same time as Zip Air does. You mod napped. You can blame Chris for that, I guess. Speaking of Chris, a lot of this is, I owe a lot of thanks to Chris. He got me most of the awesome mods you see before you. I messaged him just the other day. I heard he's doing okay considering, so if you're friends with Chris. CFI on the fly. I heard it left, but I have no firsthand knowledge. I heard it got here, and then I heard it left. So everything is secondhand. Ken C, I wish I was as organized as that. I know some channels, they are very good at organizing their clips and detailing everything. And originally I intended to do that, but it just, you know, it just never happened. Looks like there's a C-17. Might be coming out to play. It's moving on the cargo ramp, reach 255. There's also a Hercules up there lit up. So we'll see if those go out, there's a good chance they'll come out here. 99% chance. So the short end of the story is, tune in Thursday. We'll have a little bit of fun. We're going to do a giveaway. So be sure you're here for the giveaway. And Thursday will also be the last day that you can donate to the Kickstarter. So I know a lot of you are probably tired of hearing of it, but we have a Kickstarter. We had a Kickstarter going for our trip to Germany. Technically, it's closed, but you can give a late pledge up until Thursday. Wait, is it Thursday or Saturday? It's either Thursday or Saturday, I can't remember. But there are some late pledges you can still give to help out. And that'll be open through, let's call it Saturday. And I'll get the information later. But if you're interested in that, but definitely thank you to everyone who did or just looked or talked about it or passed it on to somebody, or all the people who donated and all the people who helped out. Thank you very much. Like I said, we still have a few more days to do late pledges, so if you missed out, you forgot about it, It's still open for a few days. The link is here in the Find Me link. We just missed, Peter, we just missed the second stretch goal, which is kind of why we're hoping, we're leaving the, after the thing open for a couple weeks to see if we can hit that second stretch goal. We're very close. I think we were less than $100 away. But we're very close. So if you know anybody who hasn't given, hasn't donated, we're very close to that second stretch goal, which is kind of why we left the late donations open. Because I really would like to do that.
Zippy 2, have you maintained 170 knots or greater until a 7-mile final?
Alright, so Zippy is next. We got Qantas after that on the other runway. And then we have a FedEx triple that's on the downwind, which is in a cloudless sky that I cannot see. Our good friend and moderator Jane Chu has left a £2 super chat. Thank you very much. There's this just a super. There's no chat. But anyway, I appreciate it. Thank you. Alright. So the next departure will be that C-17. It's going to come around the guard shack here in a second. We'll try to get it and Zippy at the same time. Well, not at the same time, but we'll try to make sure we try to get both Zippy and this one.
Target 62, Honolulu ground, thanks, runway 8 right, taxi via Alpha, hold short of runway 8 left.
Thanks again, Jane. Unfortunately, the Zip and the C-17 went off at right about the same time, so I missed Zippy. But we do have Qantas coming in. We might have a Hawaiian cut right through this shot, so we'll keep an eye out for that. We'll back up a little. Oh, we do have a Chris in the house. Hello, Chris. Hope you're doing well. Let's see, this stuff's going to take a year to recover. Wow. Well, I guess the same is better than worse, so that's positive. But glad you're here, Chris. Morning. Good. How are you? Catch that C-17? Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know of anything else coming, but there's supposed to be some Australian F-35s here. I don't know if they left yet. Yeah. Huh? Oh yeah, I heard that, but I missed it. You catch it? Oh yeah. That's usually the only military one that'll use that runway, because it's such a shorter taxiway. Yeah. Huh? Oh yeah. What was the Hercules coming in? I use ADS-B exchange and flight radar. The ADS-B exchange shows more than military stuff. Yeah.
Line 158, Honolulu, right runway, right for departure, cross runway, left at, hold short of runway, left at Juliet.
It's equivalent to about a 600 millimeter or so. Yeah. I like it because you don't have to have your hand on it, and it works a lot better in the heat. It doesn't overheat sitting in the sun. It's got a built-in fan. 22nd for departure. So I was talking to a gentleman who came in for the air show and to plane spot here. He's from Manchester, so he does a lot of the military spotting. So, catching up on a few things. Thank you very much, Sydney. Sydney's gifted 1 Reverse Ops membership. It's very kind. It's rolled off my screen who received that, but and then Ashwat's celebrating. Oh, he's coming back to us at the 321 level. Thank you very much. It's like celebrating 2 months. This is the 2nd month. So thank you very much. And our very good friend Martin Colad has come in with a €250 super chat. Thank you very much. Martin is a very long time supporter of the channel. So thank you very much, Martin. So we have a C-130 going out next. It's waiting for a, looks like a Cessna to come in on the crossing runway. Thanks again, Martin. Oh, lost it in the super zoom. I lost it in the super zoom. I keep hearing something over my shoulder that sounds like a plane, and it's this. It's doing a street cleaner over here. We've actually had that happen before. It comes up between the two hangars, and the echoing sound between the two hangars makes it sound like a plane coming around the corner. Hello, Michael. Good to see you. Oh, we have Ken in the house. Hello, Ken. The Haggis Chaser? That sounds familiar. Ooh. Morning, Eham. Good to see you. Ooh. Commando 2. There's so many different 130s out there. It's crazy. The street sweeper. You guys talking about Costco and Sam's? Somebody said they went in for legalized champion, went in for chicken and came out with a hot tub. We went in just to check on something. It's if they had something at Sam's the other day and ended up spending $200. Oh, they're still here. Interesting. Well, hopefully they leave soon. United 154, contact departure. Good morning. We're switching. Have a great day. United 154. Can see if you're still in the house. I got your email. I will check on that and figure it out later today. But the first set of emails went out, I believe, yesterday. So I will. Yeah, the day before, maybe Tuesday. So I will check on that and I'll let you know. Jamie, it is a really nice. The only complaint, it's a little humid, but that's not really. I understand that's like complaining the cake tastes too good, but it's a little humid. But very nice day today. So I'd show you Diamond Head, but when they raised the fence over there, it kind of obstructs the Diamond Head view. I'm trying to figure out maybe sticking a camera on a pole to go up over the fence, but we'll see. EHAM, I wonder how that works if the pilots fly it over there and then they go home? If they're gonna be there that long? Or do they have special pilots that just ferry it around? Inquiring minds want to know. Hello, Fun Air 69. Thanks for stopping by.
Friendly 540, the caravan up and your upwind will be off of your left, 13403, runway 8 left at Echo, clear for takeoff. Honolulu Tower to the 707 here, visual before us. Friendly 707 Honolulu Tower, 13403, runway 4 right, clear to left. Runway 4 right, clear to left, 707. Honolulu Tower, south 3898 on that visual, 8 left. Plus 3898 Honolulu Tower, good morning.
So yes, Sydney, so if you look on a map of Oahu, there's a road that runs all the way up, almost all the way up the west side of the island. It's Farrington Highway. It runs about 2/3 of the way up the west side of the island. At the north end, it dead ends, and where it dead ends is what they affectionately call Yokohama Beach. It is up near Makaha, the town. If you look for the town Makaha, Makaha, it's up there, just past that. The story I've always heard, which if someone who grew up here knows better, the story I've always heard is because there's a large Japanese population on Hawaii, and the reason they call it Yokohama Beach is it is the closest beach to Yokohama, Japan, or the closest spot to Yokohama, Japan, where a lot of the immigrants came from. So they would go there to be as close as they could to their relatives. So it's actually not, the official name is not Yokohama Beach. So if you're actually Google searching Yokohama Beach, it's so I can't remember the actual name of the beach, but it's right before Kaena Point State Park, or state thing. Oh, thanks, Eham. Yeah, it is an amazingly beautiful beach. It is really, but it's the only problem is it's really far. It's pretty much the farthest you can go from town. So a lot of the tourists who come to Waikiki, that's a, from Waikiki, that's a 2-hour drive. So but it's amazingly beautiful up there. They have, the west side has some very, very underrated beaches. Makaha is nice. There's a Trax Beach is nice. Electric Beach has some good snorkeling. But if you go park at Yokohama Beach, you can actually hike all the way the rest to the northwest corner of the island, which is Kaina Point, which is a bird sanctuary. I know how you love your birds, bump. But see, I say you're never gonna let me get away from that, and then I keep it going. So, so I understand, Cindy. It's my fault. It's my fault. But. Oh, okay. Thanks, Eham. Oh, there we go. Fast Steady. Thank you. Yeah, as Fast Eddie, it's like that. I mean, it's like that everywhere you go. It's so far away from the tourists. There's a lot. It's very much mostly locals, but the rule is, and I've learned this a long time. I've never had a problem on the west side of the island. I've never had a problem, and if you treat people the way you want to be treated, you have no problems. I don't understand why people have problems. Just treat everyone like you would like to be treated, and 99.9% of the people will just go about their lives, and you just let you have your life. And Eham, I've been thinking about that deal, and I've actually approached one, and they didn't really ghost me, but they just kind of weren't as receptive, because the thing about the museums is it's all private. So going and filming a something for YouTube where you would be monetized is kind of, you really need their permission to do it. If you're in there filming a museum for your own joy, they don't really have a problem. But when you start adding that, putting it on YouTube thing, that's where they draw the line. So I've been thinking about that. I want to do that. There's a couple of museums in Germany that I want to go to, and I don't know if it's my roughly translated German that's the reason I'm not hearing back, or it's just they're not interested. So we still have a ways to go on that. This is Hawaiian Flight 10. It's heading off to LA with the extra, extra X. It is a Dreamliner this morning. It is going to wait for a short 360 to come in from Kailua Kona, and then it'll be heading out. Hello, Sarah. Yeah, there's quite a bit. There's a couple of flight schools right behind me on Lagoon Drive, and then there's I would guess half of these Cessnas belong to flight schools. There's a lot of people here who take their classes, and then also out at Barber's Point at John Roberts Field. There's a lot over there too. Oops. Yeah, Linda, exactly. Occasionally you get the bad apple and the people who just want to cause problems, but most people are good people. Yeah, almost parallel arrivals on 4 left and 4 right. It's almost like San Francisco. Look at that. EHAM, we might as well just have those A-10s park over at the Pacific Aviation Museum and just leave them there. Oh, that would be nice, Sarah. I've heard, I don't have a lot of experience with the schools out here, but I've heard nothing. I know several people who are in them right now, and they don't talk bad about them. So if that's I don't know if that's a glowing recommendation or not, but I don't hear anything bad about them. So that's good. But you'll get tons of good weather. Chris, is that the one with the 747 on the roof? If it is, that's we have that one planned. We are. I don't know exactly what day we'll be there, but I think it's the day we drive out of Frankfurt. Because I think that one's about an hour away from Frankfurt. Hello, Elise. Ah, hello, Colin. Well, hopefully the AC is cold and the drinks are icy. You can watch some planes with us. The clouds are really covering up the sun for a long time today. So that's Southwest there. It's heading off to Maui. There's a Hawaiian coming up behind it. Down here somewhere, there is. It's a 321. It is heading off to Portland. Hello, David. Good to see you. Our good friend Rich F. is in the house. Rich F has gifted 5 reverse ops memberships. So we'll try to read those off after the 321 departs. So thanks again, Rich. Looks like Trivia, Sai, Sun Story, Jim, Chad, and Tampa are the recipients of those. So please join me in thanking Rich F. Really appreciate it. Doing a little ship spotting here. This is a new one on me. I don't know what this ship is. Kelvin, I don't know exactly what day they're going to take all the Dreamliners away. I'm assuming we still have a little bit of time, but I don't know a date on that. Every time I try to look it up, I get confused. Oh yeah, okay, Chris. Yeah, we have we fly into Frankfurt, and then we're going to be in Frankfurt for just a day because we're coming back to Frankfurt at the end of the trip to leave. But on our way out of Frankfurt that first time, we should be going there. I heard it's hopefully all the kids are back in school that week, because I heard it's very, very crowded if the kids are not in school. Oops, didn't mean to take that there. Our good friend David Zeising is coming with a $20 super chat to let everyone know to smash that like button. I like that. Thank you very much, David. Hope you're doing well. I hope work has slowed down a little bit. I know you were really crazy busy for a while. Tell Rebecca I said hello. Oh, it's a survey vessel. Okay. Bodie McBoatface. There we go. Ah, they get the wedge tail lit up again today. Ah, good morning, Sarah. Sarah's asking if you hit the like button because she did. Good morning, Sarah. Well, I guess sometimes being busier is better than twiddling your thumbs. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, we'll have to look into that one, Chris.
November 1, Delta Sierra, turn right at Echo and contact ground. Good day. Echo ground, good day. Thanks for this one. On to 347, you can turn offshore, your discretion. Authorized.
The next one coming out here is a 330. We'll see if it makes it before the wedge tail. It is Hawaiian Flight 6 heading off to Vegas. We're about 30 minutes? About 30 minutes away from the first A380.
Heavy, Honolulu Tower, good morning, cross runway 8 left at Juliet. Good morning, crossing 8 left at Juliet, 166 Heavy.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know they had anything that big. JKR Hawaii. Huh. Oh, bummer. Nothing till 2026. We'll keep the islands nice for you. Oh yeah, you got like kid stuff and work stuff, don't you?
511 Honolulu Tower, good morning, runway 8 right, taxi via Tango, Alpha, Juliet, cross runway 8 left at Alpha, you'll, and then you can follow the heavy Airbus level in.
Alright, so the E7 is crossing 8 left. It's going to follow Hawaiian Flight 6 down here, so it'll be second for departure. So we wait for those. I want to thank Andreas Jagger. I hope I pronounced that right. Jagger? Or I hope I pronounced that right. I do apologize if I didn't. And I believe CHF is that Swiss francs? So thank you very much. Tuning in from Switzerland. I really appreciate it. We're close to Switzerland, but we're not going to make it to Switzerland. I went to Switzerland when I was a kid, and I had a great time. We went to the Toblerone Museum. I remember that. And then I got yelled at for climbing up the side of a mountain. We stopped at a little restaurant that was right next to a giant hill. And when I was done eating, I decided to climb up, and I got yelled at by the whole tour bus full of people. So thanks again, Andreas. I really appreciate it. Welcome. I hope you're having a good time. So I see Hawaiian Flight 6. It is just over here. Taxiing down. Let's see if we can get that in focus. Taxiing down Juliet over there. And the wedge tail will be behind it. Exactly. Sydney knows.
Flight 11, caution right turbulence for the departing heavy Airbus, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
That's got to be one of the best call signs I've heard. I like that. So at the Toblerone Museum above, I think it was above the cash. It's been a long time, so I might be a little wrong. I think it was above the cash register. They had what was like a 6-foot Toblerone bar. They claimed it was real, but they might have just been pulling a kid's leg. But it was 6 feet long and or 2 meters long, I guess.
Where you guys parked at? We're 90 Quebec, thanks. Turn right at Delta and contact ground. Right, Delta and ground. Southwest 2867 Honolulu Tower, cross runway 8 left at Juliet. Crossing left, Juliet, Southwest 2867. Southwest 193 Honolulu Tower, cross runway 8 left at Juliet.
That was Southwest 1483. That is heading off to San Diego. Behind it, we have another Hawaiian 321. It is also heading off to San Diego. So we'll check on those later and see who gets there first. The next one down here will be another Southwest. This one's heading off to San Jose. We have Alaska behind it. I believe that's heading off to Seattle. Yes. And then another Southwest heading off to Vegas. Our ANA A380 is now, looks like about 10 miles off Yokohama Beach right now. Maybe like 15 miles off Yokohama Beach right now. So that'll be here in 7 or 8 minutes. It'll be landing on the other runway. The first one today is the orange one, Kala. So if you're unfamiliar, we get 3 ANA A380s. Not every day, we get 2 a day, but there's 3 of them. They each have a sea turtle livery on them. They're affectionately known as the Flying Honu. Honu is Hawaiian for sea turtle, so there's an orange one, a sea green one, and a blue one. Lani, Kai, and Kala. So that's about 6 or 8 minutes away, something like that. Alaska should be on the move. Just gonna get them out of here quick. There's the Alaska. Ooh, 300, over 300 likes already. Wow. Oops. Uh-oh. Don't restart on me now. Windows wants to do another update. I think Mrs. Reverse Ops is snacking on something. I hear crinkling of wrapper behind me. What's that? A tug? Is that a tug? I don't know what that is. I'm not a ship spotter. I just play one on TV. Oh, it is a tug. Thanks, Larry. Oh, Ken, too. Oh. So the ANA is turned on final, so it's going to be crossing over Ko'olina momentarily. Ko'olina is a resort area on the west coast of the island. It's got a I think there's a Four Seasons. I think there's a Four Seasons out there. There's a Disney property. Before it gets there, we're going to have a Hawaiian land on 4 right. It is coming in from Kailua Kona.
Honolulu Tower, helicopter 90, Charlie, 900
Keep up with it, Patrick. Alright, so I think I see the A380. It is still, even though it's a giant plane, it's still a little dot in the sky over there. So we'll pick it up in just a second. Sam 590. We had one of those go out just before the show started. I didn't catch the number. I didn't catch the tail sign, the tail number or the call sign. It was as soon as I got out of my truck this morning, it zipped on by. Ah, hello, Sherry's here. Hello, Sherry. So if you're following along on Flight Radar, you can see that the A380 is currently just past Kapolei, about over Eva. So in the Hawaiian language, W's are pronounced like V's, so the town that's about to pass over is Eva, not Iwa. It's Eva. So that out there is called the Eva Plain. It used to be nothing. Even when pre James Cook, it was nothing out there. Nobody lived out there. And when the James Campbell wanted to buy all that property, they made fun of him and called him a fool. And then he started growing sugarcane out there, and he became a very rich fool. Interesting story about James Campbell. The only reason he stayed is because he broke his arm. So tons of stuff over there is named for James Campbell, but he came over on a ship and he was supposed to leave right away. But while he was here in town, he broke his arm falling off a horse. So he stayed, and he eventually bought most of the property out west of Pearl Harbor, and then eventually started growing sugarcane. So for about 100 years, they grew sugar cane over there and on Maui. Dole grew some pineapples up in the middle of the island. In fact, Dole still has a plantation up there. But almost the entire Eva Plain was sugar cane. And if you know anything about sugar cane, it takes a lot of sugar cane to make sugar, because every 3-foot stalk of sugar cane is 1 tablespoon of sugar. So they had to have a lot of it out there. And the good thing about here is you don't have one growing season, you have continuous growing seasons because of the weather. So So they were able to grow a lot of it. What they found out, it was very manual intensive to, oh, we got F-22s. All right. Thanks, Eham. It's very manually labor intensive to harvest the sugarcane because of all the extra stuff on the stalk, the leaves and everything. So they would actually burn it. So they would burn the sugarcane in the fields. And then they would go in, and the sugarcane with the stalk would survive the fire, and they could just go harvest the stalk. And it was much easier. So they did that up until the mid-2000s on Maui. The last I lived here, the last time they did an actual sugarcane burn on Maui, but it would apparently fill half the island with smoke. Interesting side note to that is they used to have Winter League baseball here, where it was a rookie league. They'd have 4 teams. The team for West Oahu was actually nicknamed the Cane Fires because of that. There's no sugarcane grown on Oahu anymore. They still grow pineapples up in Wahiawa. When you go north of Wahiawa up to the North Shore, they still have pineapple fields. But all the sugarcane is gone. It's cheaper to do it in other places. Oh, yeah, legalized shemp. There was airfields and stuff over in Eva, and they were actually hit before Pearl Harbor. There's some of the I don't know if there's any structures left over there, but I know there's some foundations of those properties with the bullet holes still in them over there, that they were trying to make a historic designation to save them. I don't know if that ever went through. Hello, Reinhard. Oh, the 35's also got clearance. That's good news. Perfect timing. We still have about an hour left, so we gotta get those going. We have a Southwest coming in on the crossing runway, so we'll get that here in a second. It's coming in from Hilo. But I find it really fascinating that, I mean, that's the one good thing about not the one good thing. That's one of the good things about moving here is I didn't know much about Hawaii before I moved here. So everything was new and it was interesting, and I love to learn stuff. So I just got to, I mean, I knew all Texas history from just school, but here everything was new and I could learn stuff. And some of it's very fascinating history. And just to think, I mean, all of what I just told you about sugarcane and the train system that went up the west side of the island all the way around, actually at one point it went all the way around Kaina Point. All that is because a guy broke his arm. So that James Campbell broke his arm, stayed here, and all that happened because of that. If he didn't fall off that horse, who knows how that would have changed the history of that side of the island. In fact, the high school over there is actually named after him, named after James Campbell. In fact, there's a lot of stuff over there. There's the James Campbell building, which is right across from the police station over there. There's a lot of stuff named after him over there. A lot of the stuff I just told you I actually learned on the sugarcane train. There's an old narrow gauge train that used to run all the way around Kaina Point up to the North Shore, and they would haul the cane back on it, and it still runs. It's in Eva, And they run it on Sundays up through Koalina and up to Trax Beach. And they give you a really good narrated journey up the thing and telling you about the history of it. So if you're ever here and you want to, if you're a train buff, you can go over there and take the train. I think it only runs on Sundays, but I think it runs twice a day on Sundays. You can catch that and stop in Koalina on the way back and grab some ice cream on the train. I spent many days at Hans Laron's. Kelvin, I spent many days there. I never played there. I didn't play baseball. I watched a lot of baseball there because that's. I was talking about the Winter League baseball a little bit ago. That was one of the home fields that they played Winter League ball at. So I spent many days there. I have a friend of mine who he was a friend of a friend who ran the league and got us season tickets every year. So I would go to, I forget how many games were in a season. I think it was 35 or 40 for each team. So you're talking about, 4 teams, 70 or 80 games. So we'd hit probably 65 or 70 games over that year. It was great. Saw Buster Posey. If you're a baseball fan, I saw Buster Posey's first professional home run out there. Sounds like we're going to get a lot of 22s right around 9 o'clock. So this is the United 757. It's heading off to LA with the Extra X. It is on the end of the runway right here, making all that smoke. Doesn't want to be in focus. Come on. All right, we'll just run with it. It doesn't want to go a little further out. Doesn't want to be in focus. Here's something bigger than the street cleaner behind me. I believe it's the first 747 departure we're going to get. It's heading off to Sydney. Rainbow Love, I apologize. I accidentally deleted that link. I was trying to click on it and I double clicked and deleted it. I apologize. I was trying to view the link on my phone. I apologize. Rainbow Love, I apologize. I accidentally deleted that link. I was trying to click on it and I double clicked and I accidentally deleted that link. So this 747 is coming up behind me. It looks like they are not tugging it today because the engines are on and it is moving quite quickly. 35 flight plan deleted. Ugh. That's all I ever do, Sydney. Oh, so Rainbow Love, I accidentally deleted that link that you posted. I was trying to click on it and I double clicked and hit delete. I apologize. It's getting very gray over here. I hope we don't get rained on. Possibly, Ken. Possibly. P8 going out.
Mike Connoisseur, runway 45 Pacific up, traffic on final for the force for the parallel.
Oh, upper, yeah, I saw that video. That was crazy. I heard they only damaged the engine cowling, not the engine's fine. That's what I heard. I don't know how true that is. All right. Is Pelican the call sign of the P8? That's another cool. So we've had we're gonna have Gamecock, Pelican, Magpie. Alright, so we also have this one here. This is a C-37A. What time's your thing? Wow, it's getting busy out here. Got a C-17 now, too. You're just happy not to be at work, aren't you? I think I see the P8 now. It's coming up behind this 747. We should see it around the guard shack here in a second. Yes, Rainbow Love, she's still here. She has a doctor's appointment about the time, a little bit after I wrap it up here today. So she came down. She's got a, it's in town, so it's easier for her to just come here and avoid all the traffic. Coyote 69. Boy, today is a good day for call signs. I'm enjoying the call signs today. All we need now is a dragon. Of course, one of the Ospreys over at K-Bay also has the call sign dragon, so that's a little confusing. So
Rainbow 3, or customer terms will be a heavy Boeing 747 departing runway 8 right, contact party. Boeing departure, Rainbow 3. That's 7, contact party.
ooh, Death 1-1. That would be a good one. Yeah. What's the call sign for the B1s? Is it Bone? Is their call sign B1? I mean, the B1's call sign Bone? Oh, Thunder, okay. Yeah, we don't get a lot of B1s around here, so I always forget those. I can only think of 2 that have been here. I mean, 2 that I know of in the last couple of years. Ooh, lots of little gray dots heading this way. Ooh, sorry. Alright, so I see fighters now. So now would be an awesome time to smash that like button, as they say. I see 5 currently. They're over here. Oh, really? We're down at 22. That's not good. So thank you very much, Sarah. Sorry it took me a second to get to this. Sarah Deals coming in with a "How's it going? How's it going?" I like that. A $5 super chat. Thank you very much, Sarah. I hope the weather in Boston's starting to cool down. Of course, I think it's probably, if it's anything like New York, I've never been to Boston, but I spent some summers in New York. If it's anything like New York, it's probably not going to cool down till October. Oh, I didn't hear about that, Eham. Thanks for the info. Alright, so we got, I see 2 more after the next southwest plane. The next southwest is heading off to Hilo, and then I see 2 more fighters. Sarah, yeah, the worst humidity I ever felt was Houston. I lived in Houston for about a year. I moved there late May, and for like the first month and a half, it was so humid every day, it just would start to rain about 5 o'clock. It was just gross. So it'd be 105 degrees with almost 100% humidity every day during the summer. It's just gross. Let's see here. My hero reverse ops. Thank you very much, Rainbow Love. Rainbow Love has sent in a 3-pound super sticker. If you like Rainbow Love's fine work here as a mod, you can also check her out over on our Facebook and Discord pages, where she helps out over there as well. Oh, Guam. Yeah, I've heard bad stories about Guam, Mark, but I've never been there. Well, not bad stories about Guam. Bad stories about how hot and humid it can get. Thanks again, Rainbow Love. Yeah, we still haven't really got the sun today. You can tell it's partly cloudy kind of in front of us. It's getting more cloudy. But it is pouring rain over town and up in the mountains. So we're kind of got a little lucky where we are right now that we're not raining. There's some weird weather coming through. We had a hurricane pass north of here a couple days ago, and I think all the moisture that was dragging behind it is hitting us now. Alright, so the next 2 out are 2 more F-22A fighters from the Hawaii Air National Guard, the 199th Fighter Squadron. As you can hear, maybe you can hear them. If you can hear them, the other one's echoing overhead in the clouds. Yep. Yeah. hang tent today, but could be because of the weather or could be because of the traffic in the area. As you can see, even behind this shot, you can see some rain in the distance.
Tower, Rainbow 12, 4 Allen South Ramp, up to the site. Looks over the top for 6% hold. 6 hold, Rainbow 12.
Hope so, Eham. I'd like to see some F-35s, eh? Yeah, Lahingu, we have both here. We have the 199th Fighter Squadron, which is the Hawaii Air National Guard, and then we have the 19th Fighter Squadron, which is the regular U.S. Air Force. So they are both here. Pardon me?
You can never tell where they're going to lift them.
Yeah, so if you're listening to the ATC, usually you can get a clue because they'll clear them to 5 or 16 or unlimited. So if they're 5, they usually break off right away, and 16 they'll might do a little something. It just depends on what's going on overhead. No, the actual Arizona Memorial is free. So the Air Museum is about it's $25, but it's well worth it. It's really good. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Oh. Yeah. Did you do it through a tour or did you do it through them? Wow. They really raised the prices since the last time I was out there. Wow. Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, with video, you don't have to worry about that quite as much, but with still photography, yeah, it's just...
Directly to the base, I know that base. Direct left base, 4 left, 36 golf. 360 golf, and then 1 way 4. 4 right, circle land. Left base runway 4 right, circle land.
Come back
Left
out.
base 4 right, 4 right, circle land. 3.
I'm going
Mach
to
8, copy the bus.
Seattle
To the bus, Mach 8, good day.
with the island. Around the Hudson.
Banner 784 safety.
Well, if we don't see you, have a safe trip back.
Yeah, well, I'm staying there most of the day.
Oh yeah, I'll be out of here in like 40 minutes. I have a day job I gotta get to. Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Patrick.
All right, take care. All right, next one coming in the other side is from San Jose. It's a Hawaiian 321. Our next A380 still has not passed Kauai yet. It's saying 30 minutes. That's pretty ambitious for still being on the other side of Kauai. But we'll see how close that is. I am going to step off the truck and grab a drink while I got a second here. Be right back. Hi, thanks, Eham. Oh, yeah. So Tiger 11 is on its way down here. That's a C-17. Hello, Adrian. So, this rain all behind us. It's over north side of the airport. And then we have more rain out over the water. And then we got more rain up behind us. So hopefully that holds off another 40 minutes so we can stay dry before we get out of here. Alright, so the C-17 should be coming through the trees. Right over here somewhere. In fact, there it is right there. Oh, I feel drops on my feet. Yeah, there's bands of rain. So between me and the moose, it was raining. And then behind me, it's raining. So we're actually debating how long we stay, because I am not prepared for the rain today. I think with those F-35s canceling and or being pushed back, I think the only thing we're really waiting on is the second A380, and it's still at 34 minutes away. So I think we're gonna play the scroll here, and we'll reassess when we're done. I think we might be cutting it early there. There's a lot of rain everywhere around me, and I can't afford to get anything wet. So I do want to thank everyone who was here today. So we're cutting it a bit short, but we'll be back here on Saturday. And then don't forget, next Thursday, a week from today, we're going to celebrate our 2-year anniversary of live streaming. So we're going to do a giveaway during that show. Maybe we'll have some, as Ian suggested, some classic clips. Hopefully, if I can get around to that. That's a big ask, actually. Yeah. Sorry, Clifford. What's coming this way? Hey, Kurt. Thanks for your help, Eham. I don't know why none of these are appearing on the screen. That's yeah. So that's a good sign to leave. Nothing is appearing on the screen. He's got a trumpet and a bird on his shoulder. Just when you think you're the craziest person in the parking lot. Hold on after the scroll. I gotta show you something. Don't go anywhere yet. Don't walk on the other side of that truck. I want to thank my mods: Kirsten, Ms. Wolves, Rainbow Loves, Sydney, Brad, Josh, O'Malley, Jane, Allen, and Fire Truck. With a special shout out to Mrs. Reverse Ops in person today. So nothing is working. Why is nothing working? Nothing is working. Oh, I know why nothing's working. Okay, so hold on. There we go. Okay, now we got. The guy went. Where'd he go? Oh. There's a go around, but I cannot even see him over there. The guy's got a trumpet and a parrot. He's playing a cockatoo. Alright. Thanks, everyone. Oh, Kelvin knows. Just when you think you're the craziest person in the parking lot, someone else shows up. Yeah, I hear the... Oh, there he is. Now let's see if we can get the... This is a go-around off the other... Said they were unstable in the winds over there. See as they go around. Before I get unstable in the wind, I'm going to let you go. It's been a lot of fun today. Sorry we had to cut it a couple minutes short, but you know, it's better that than get rained on. We'll be back here on Saturday morning at 6:45, and then remember the anniversary show next week, so look for the schedule for that. We'll see you all later. Thanks a lot for being here. Have a great rest of your week. Aloha.